All right, Project Newman. We're still on stage one, and now I want to talk to you about the miracle of intermittent fasting. Why is everybody doing this thing? Why do you keep on hearing about intermittent fasting? What can it really do for you? Why are these people eating only 8 hours a day or 5 hours a day? So here's the miracle of it, is that have you ever had that feeling to where you eat a meal and you just feel heavy and lethargic, you want to take a nap after? What if you can get rid of that? What if you could just completely crush the meal and feel more energized after your lunch than before your lunch? Or how about this? What if there was a way that you don't really have to change too much about what you eat, but if you just changed when you ate it, instantly you start losing fat and gaining muscle and your brain's working differently? What if that was the case? Pretty cool, right? Well, that's exactly what intermittent fasting is. So it's basically just changing when you eat. Let's say I'll only eat from noon to 8 p.m. and it has ridiculous benefits. We already just touched on them. Number one, it's gonna increase your digestion capacity. You're just gonna crush the food. It's gonna assimilate into your system so much better, and your digestion is gonna be so much better. Your It improves insulin sensitivity and your glucose tolerance. You can eat more carbs, and your body knows what to do with those carbs once those carbs are in your blood. The insulin puts it in the right places. So not only that, but intermittent fasting has been shown to decrease body fat because it's changing your hormones. You have huge spikes in growth hormone and testosterone and decreases in cortisol just by fasting a little bit every day. And guess what? A lot of people don't even consider it fasting. A lot of people just wake up, they don't eat breakfast, they eat their lunch, boom. You don't even know that you're doing intermittent fasting sometimes. But I want you to be conscious of it. If you're not doing it, start shortening that eating period that you have, and you can start not only getting those benefits, but you can start detoxing your body. Everybody knows that fasting gives your body a chance to start getting all these toxins out of your body. And so there's so many benefits. We didn't even talk about the brain benefits. You start getting neurotropic factors in your brain that help you focus. And you can see this after just a day of doing it. I'm fasted right now. Your brain will think clearer. You'll have less boundaries. Your brain will be using glucose better. You'll literally feel like you're warm. Your brain is warmed up. You know, the difference between trying to jog when you're not warm and jog when you're warm, that's how your brain is too. If your brain isn't warm, you just feel slow and sluggish. You get stuck. You have a lot of anxieties and a lot of just like mental blocks. You can't recall things. These neurotropic factors that increase when you're fasting literally put your brains on steroids. They're literally called steroids. They're brain steroids, BDNF. So you're getting ridiculous benefits. You're looking better. You're feeling better. All just from changing when you eat. So this is going to be a huge superpower that you're adding to your arsenal. And just start contracting. Just start contracting the amount of time that you let yourself eat until you're at only eating 8 hours a day. And you can choose whenever you want, really. I do recommend that you don't eat 2 hours before bed. That also helps with growth hormone. Really common for people to do noon, eat your first meal, and then stop eating at 8. It just makes sense. But really, you can do it however you want. Also, a common question that people have is like, what about working out when you're fasted? A plus. A plus. There's no research showing that it messes up your hormones. Actually, a lot of studies out there that doing exercise fasted and then waiting a little while before you eat keeps your testosterone boosted to super physiological levels. So it's not like you have to get this whey protein shake after you work out. There's no science behind that. Actually, if you wait a little bit longer, let your body just normally come out of your workout, you don't have to slam down a shake or anything. It's actually really, really good for you. So don't worry about all the little details too much. Your body's very strong, and if you think about it logically, this is what we're designed to do. We're not designed to have food 24/7. We didn't have refrigerators. We had periods of fasting, and then we had periods of feasting. Okay? And you'll feel it in your body once you just start trying this immediately. Super strong, super amazing shift. That'll help you in all these ways. So start trying it out, and let's move on to the next area of the program.